Well, well, well. I wonder if anybody saw that coming. West Ham United 3, Chelsea 1. I don't know if it was a hit and run, because I think after the first half I kind of got worried and thought, we've scored a goal but we're kind of sitting back and we're inviting Chelsea on, and here we go again. It's going to be a repeat of the Bournemouth game last weekend. And in a way it was. I mean, look, I'm not going to deny this, and I hate even thinking this, but Chelsea are going to be a very, very good side this season. They've got some really good players, a lot of good movement, pass and move. They're quick, they're nippy. I think Sterling looks like a new player, new lease of life. Just gave us an absolutely torrid time down the left side of our defence today. Look, goal ahead. James Ward-Prowse already warned Chelsea, 30 seconds before, a minute before, when we took a corner, and I think it was Zuma had his header saved. So there was the warning there, but Chelsea didn't pay heed, because straight after we had another corner, carbon copy, and Agerd was on the other end, and we went 1-0 up. Then we did the inevitable. Unfortunately, we started to sit back, and it's going to be a trait of David Moyes this season that we're going to have to really, really put up with and tolerate. It's not the right way to go about a game, especially when you've just gone ahead. But that's what he did, and lo and behold, I mean, Chelsea kind of, I hate it, but they deserved it, because they were pretty good. It was 1-1, and you kind of got to half time and you started to think to yourself, this might not be so good, you know. Second half started, we played an awful lot better, but we had a scare, didn't we? We had the scare of the penalty, and that woke us up, and well done Areola. It's interesting, because one of the parts of his games that I think he's quite strong at is distribution of the ball, but therefore, unfortunately, his distribution was really, really poor today on the whole. And one of the aspects of weaknesses in his game apparently is that he doesn't save enough penalties. So what does he do? He goes against the grain, doesn't he? So his distribution was shit, but he saved a penalty. Well done to him. Then we just got that bit of momentum, didn't we? I've got to give credit where credit's due. I think for all the negativity I give to Antonio, I've got to say, hats off to him. He performed today. He really put in a shift, and he absolutely, that goal he scored was the old Antonio. Knock it past the player, take it out wide, give it a good shot, and he did just that. So well done to him, because I thought that part of his game had gone, unfortunately. So I'm really pleased for him. That just gave us the momentum, because it didn't look like we sat back as much as we did in the first half. This time we were kind of, when we try to close them down, we try to make use of the ball rather than just hoofing it up. And then, of course, we just made it even harder for ourselves. It took me a few minutes to register that was Agerd's second card of the game. I was just standing there thinking, why is he going off? And then it dawned on me, and they came at us. It was obvious. They put more attacking players on, etc. But when you do that, that exposes you on the other side. And our penalty was as deserved as theirs. And who else but Paquetá? Bowen wanted it. I think there was a little bit of a debate, and then he gave the ball to Paquetá to put away. Look, people, the doom and gloom that we had before the start of the season, about everyone saying, we're going to be relegated by Christmas and all this sort of stuff. Our first two games of the season, we should have won last week, but we got what might become a creditable draw away from home. And today, I didn't see it coming. I kind of cheekily said it would be a 2-1, but I genuinely didn't think it will happen. And I'm absolutely delighted. I'm delighted that we came into this game, and in the second half we looked like we wanted it. What about the two new players? Well, by the way, Mavropanos, I'm sure you've seen the photos. Mavropanos was at the stadium today. Apparently he's had his medical, and he should be announced as our third signing of the summer. Probably tomorrow, I would say, if not later on tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if they ride off the back of this win and announce him tonight. But Mavropanos was in the crowd. Well, not in the crowd, he was at the stadium, and he's our next signing. I keep being told really conflicting things about Mohamed Kudus. Some people are saying that deal is close. Other people are suggesting we haven't even started that deal. So I can't bring you an update on that because the people that are meant to provide this info, this sort of ITK info, are conflicting with each other. Anyway, back to the game. The two new signings. James Ward-Prowse, I think, has shown to West Ham fans he's going to be a massive asset for the club this season. Not only the assist, but he gets in there, doesn't he? He puts his foot in. It's good that we've got the likes of Paquetá and the likes of Ward-Prowse want to get their foot in there. And I think he had an excellent game and properly applauded when he was taken off to be substituted. So well done to him. And then the beast came on, and he's going to be some player. You lot are going to be asking in a few months' time, Declan who? The only thing that I worry about is that he's going to pick up a yellow card or two, maybe the odd red as well. He is an animal, but I tell you what, dedication. You saw the way he was chomping at the bit to get on. Absolute dedication there. Well done to him. That was a good debut for him, especially at home. Fornals, came on. I think it was needed, and I actually thought that Paquetá was going to come off. So I was kind of surprised that Paquetá stayed on. I'm pleased, but surprised. He seemed to have a point to prove. Look, whatever's going to happen with this serious allegation, let's not beat around the bush. It's a serious allegation. If he gets found guilty, he'll be banned for a long time. But let's not worry about that at the moment, because that could take anything between 6 months to a year to actually investigate. So let's not worry about that. This is for the future. What else to say about the game? I just think we put in a really gutsy performance. I think that's exactly why Moyes bought the likes of Ward-Prowse and Alvarez. And I said it myself. I did a title of a show the other day: more glitz, less glitz, more guts. And I think that's what Moyes is trying to do. If this Kudus deal comes off, I tell you what, he's another beast in the middle of the park, can play up front as well. So yeah, look, it's early days, but I'd absolutely 100% take a draw and a win in our first two games of the season. You know, I think we did well. I'll see you all on the West Ham Weekly on Monday evening.